Hello, it's David Hogan, Mighty Tripod Acting Studio, and I'm here with 3 lighting setups using box lighting. I just threw some powder on my face because I was taping and it looked like this. Yeah, that's me with nothing on my face. I also wiped my face off. It just looked a little shiny and sweaty. It didn't look good. So a little bit of powder brushed on. Hopefully this looks better. Again, when you're underneath these lights, that's a lot, a lot of focus on the face, so do what you gotta do to make sure you look your best when you're taping. 3 lighting setups, here's the skinny. White backdrop, obviously. I'm about 2.5, 3 feet away from that. My smartphone stand is about 5 feet away. I'm filming with the iPhone Pro Max 13, and I'm using the iPhone's camera. I haven't messed with it. I haven't done AEAF lock, nothing at all. I am using the rear-facing camera, so I cannot see myself. Shooting in 4K, 24 frames per second. My key light is right there. It's 30 degrees off the center axis. It's a box light. I'll show you in just a second after I tell you where this one is. The other light is 90 degrees off of the center axis, coming this way and also illuminating the backdrop just a little bit. Let me bring this light into the picture so you know what we're dealing with here. This puppy is coming on down, okay? This is Julius Studio, I believe. I swore it said Limo Studio as well. Anyway, it's an affordable, it's a budget brand. It's not the best light in the world, but you can get it on a budget. I believe that box lights are probably the most affordable, and a lot of times you can make things look good as long as you know what you're doing with the lights, all right? Lighting setup number 2. Now both lights are 30 degrees off the center axis. They're right next to the camera, and this is called even light. The same intensity of light is coming from the same direction. Everything is even. Now I think this is kind of a great foundation, but it's not my favorite lighting because I'd like to see a little dimension on the face. So what I'm going to show you next is what it looks like when you just take that box, that light and that stand and just push it further away. So the light on my right, on the camera's left, has now been pushed back. So that means there should be less light on this side of the face, on this side of the subject. It's just gonna give a little bit of dimension to the face. Again, my key light's right here. We're still getting good light from both sides. It's just a little less intensity from that side. The other option, the other thing you could try is feathering the light, which just means turning it away a bit. So instead of that one being pushed back, if I'm the light, so here I'm the light facing me, if I feather it away, it just means turning it away from the subject a little bit, which will decrease the amount of light on the face, which again, we're just looking to shape. We're shaping light to create a little bit of light and shadow on the face without getting too dramatic. The last thing I'll show you, just because, for some people, this white backdrop, you might not like it. It's nothing wrong with it. And in our region, the Pacific Northwest, I do see a couple of casting directors that absolutely say in their breakdowns, please tape against white or gray if you are taping against a backdrop. So I'm just gonna show you what the gray looks like. I still have my key light 30 degrees off the center axis, and the, let's call it the fill light. The fill light's just a little bit further back. It's in the same position, it's just walked back about 4 feet from the camera. The big difference, of course, is the backdrop. And that's gonna get solved when I crop the image in post, meaning when I move it into my editing app, which on my smartphone is just iMovie, or I might send this to a laptop or a desktop and edit in Final Cut. I am gonna change the size of this image. I'm gonna enlarge it, which will get rid of that white backdrop there, all right? So in theory, this should feel a lot different. And for me anyway, when I'm putting together a dramatic self-tape, I'm probably going to use a darker backdrop. All right, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and as always, break a leg at your next audition. Cheers.